Alright guys, we are back. Very busy time in Dokkan right now, but I still want to get some footage in of LR Baby. I think EZA LR Baby is a very good character. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the Metal Cooler core fight. Still a tough fight. I mean, now I think we do have definitely like a true, like, sort of like pinnacle difficulty level fight, but we do have, I think, what should be, you know, like still a pretty significant fight here. All right, so, oh, interesting. Baby is in slot 7, huh? I did fill us up with a few GT characters. My Rildo already had full dodge, but I decided let's give him. I had full dodge, but I didn't have equips, so we gave him some dodge equips to hopefully help us out a little bit. I guess I'll keep Rildo on rotation. Yeah, is what we'll do. For sure. Because Baby, of course, is going to look a lot better if we're able to get him with, like, you know, GT and stuff like that. The entire team has big bad bosses except for LR Golden Frieza, so that is good. I mean, we know why LR Golden Frieza's here, although Golden Frieza can dominate the Metal Cooler core, but it's like more so if Golden Frieza is in slot 7. He can be very impactful in this fight for sure. But the way it is, you know, right now, you know, we're going to be on turn 5 against the core, so Golden Frieza is really not going to be the craziest. On this next turn, we really should think about which character. Well, I guess actually I was going to say we should think about which character we're going to float off, but I don't really need to use much thinking for that, do I? Alright, I mean, okay, sure. Awful lot of super attacks today, very fast there. I mean, I guess that's good. I mean, I'll certainly take, I'd much rather Golden Frieza gets tagged with the supers than, like, Cooler, right? Like, I had Cooler after he puts down a bunch of debuffs, sure. He could be effective against some of these bosses, but I do not trust STR Cooler. I have not yet given STR Cooler full dodge. I really should. I mean, this is one of those. This is one of those rotations right here. Double STR Cooler in the same rotation is kind of bad. I mean, if we're able to at least get to attack before the core or before the army supers, okay, that's good. But we need Baby not to get supered as well. I think that this fight could be a good example. Rildo, I mean, is over 2 years old at this point. He got his awakening 2 years ago. So, I mean, am I going to go on a rant if Rildo dies here? No, I'm not. But this Baby right here, if he sells, I'm going to be very perturbed by that. Although Cooler we're getting a lot of debuffs on the army right here, so we probably are going to be A-okay with all of these debuffs being applied. It's going to prevent the army from really being able to do significant damage to us. That'll be good. And my Baby does have a full dodge build. I mean, the funny thing, I didn't want to just do every run on GT bosses. Like, I think doing some on the Cooler team, some on GT bosses is good. Baby works better with Cooler than he does with LR Omega anyway, so of course. Dodge it. Oh, thank God. That's why, of course. Subpar character, give him dodge, baby. I have no idea how much Baby would have taken right there because we have debuffed the army a lot. I'd have to imagine it would still do at least reasonable damage to us. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, we've now debuffed him a lot, right? But I just don't really know how Baby would have taken that. I don't really have much confidence in Baby. Too much. I mean, maybe he could do okay against some normals, but any type of super attack has me very fearful for that Baby. I just, again, I don't really have confidence in him whatsoever. All right, the Coolers went crazy. I mean, this is good. Not only because of the attack debuffs, but this also sets us up so that when Cooler comes back in a couple of turns, he'll have done a lot of attacks to build up, which will help us out quite a bit too. All right, so let's see what Baby looks like. So our first turn, 300k defense, sure. What's really good for us, right, is we did not actually take a ton of damage, so we still have Baby's Great Ape Transformation available for use later on. Baby's Great Ape Transformation, it really can completely be a game changer and a lifesaver, I think, in some of these fights. We know how strong the giant transformations really are. I do think... I've seen discussion on this of people talking about how they didn't think that giant transformations, like, and the ability they have to sort of cancel enemy boss super attacks and abilities shouldn't be sort of counted in evaluating those characters, but I don't agree with that. I don't believe it's not a bug. Like, if it was like something like, oh, that's gonna get fixed, sure, because, like, you know, we do have a precedent for this, of like a bug that existed in the game for years and people didn't really know about it, at least not too much. It wasn't too widespread known. That's Int Hercule, right, where his damage reduction, like, was bugged and was like giga charged, right? So people were able to use him to beat Cell Max when Cell Max first dropped, right? Like, Int Hercule was able to completely tank, like, leader skillless in there against Cell Max. So that was eventually fixed once Hercule was dominating Cell Max. So, like, is there a chance that, like, this giant stuff could be, like, taken out? I think yes, but that's if it was a bug. But I do think it's intended, just because, you know, what happens is the enemies use up their abilities while you're still in your giant form, and then it doesn't actually take a turn. To where they would cause it to... I think I'm going to leave Baby in the middle slot right here. I mean, do I want to put Baby at the end in front, next to all those attacks? No, I don't. I feel like it's much more likely that the super attack is going to be at the end on Cooler. Remember that Baby still like this Baby links well with the Coolers, so it's not like, oh my god, I have the Coolers not linked up against each other. Like, it's okay. Like, this Baby's got a lot of these strong links, right? Like, he's got Thirst for Conquest. Let me actually quickly... He has Thirst for Conquest, Metamorphosis, and Big Bad Boss as that Baby, right? The tech Baby. Let me just quickly double check. He has Thirst for Conquest, has Metamorphosis, has Big Bad Bosses, yeah. So he has all those same big links. The links have the big defense for the Coolers and stuff like that, so we're looking good. Okay, I think we're probably... I mean, outside of tech Baby getting supered, like, we're probably going to work pretty effectively in here. Okay, no super attack yet. I mean, if he tries super attack Baby, we do have dodge in play. We can dodge. Okay, sure, another super attack by tech Baby. And remember, my LR Baby does have the full dodge build as well, so just in case the core tries to... Wow! I mean, that's, Okay, alright. Now, by technicality, he lived, but... I'm sorry, that's not really... You're not gonna hear me praising Baby for that. And then... Fraud. Okay, well, it worked out. Then, of course, that Fraud can't even double-digit tank normals. Thanks, Cooler. You suck, by the way. Okay. Grade A Baby. All according to Keikaku. Yes. Now we're talking. All right, so Baby could do pretty good damage. Baby has... He gets, what is it, an extra 2 key per key sphere. And then he has a high chance to crit as well, I believe. So, Baby could do some pretty impressive damage right here. Now, the core... He doesn't attack very often, so I feel like this guy, it's much more common that we will see the core go a turn without super attacking. But, I mean, if he was going to super attack in this turn, Baby's Grade 8 form is now going to get rid of it. And this is where the huge value of Grade 8 Baby comes in. But yeah, I mean, if you think I'm going to go, oh my god, Tech Baby did so good. I mean, bro, I mean, I don't know. I guess he did technically live. But once you're taking over 600k, I'm not really like, oh yeah, you know, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Like, well, you know, I feel like the new summonable character could probably knock a good 450 off of that. That probably would be pretty exceptional, I'd say. You know, I'm just saying. I think I would like a lot better if Baby was, you know, like a guarding damage reduction character support rather than generic damage dealer against Saiyans, which is what he is, I guess. What probably helped us a lot there too, well, definitely, we only lived because we got the additional super, right? He supered twice. He does get 50% attack and defense on his super attack effect, so... Yeah, okay. Now I gotta listen to people go, oh, well, Baby's actually not that bad. Please. Not LR Baby's great. I actually I like this EZA right here. I like him quite a bit. I think they gave him a good EZA. This type of EZA, I think, is exactly how you help a category like GT bosses. I mean, GT bosses, it just needs so much more. But, dude, look at the Android Sass Cell Saga. So we have another character coming up who is reliant on a shitty category in Dokkan Fest Super Trunks, who needs Android Sass Cell Saga. Who's the best character on Android Sass Cell Saga besides Trunks? It's EZA AGL LR Gohan. So, I mean, I think Dokkan in 2023, a lot of the EZAs have been good, and have helped out some of these releases quite a bit, but more. We like, you know, if they're gonna make characters reliant on these bad categories, man, they gotta give us more options for them. Okay, can we win? Are you kidding me? We leave and we're sealed. I mean, dude, that like caused us to lose. Are you kidding me? Here, let's do this, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could... Cooler has to kill here. The Cooler can't super. I guess we can kind of already say that the showcase was a success. Because Baby did... Like, we know that Metal Cooler can't super. So what do I do here? Look at Cooler's defense, 200k. Now let's do this. And it jumps up to 300. Like, it's a huge difference. A lot of attack and stuff like that. I mean, Baby does have a full dodge build. He does have his dodge activated. Man, Metamorphosis is actually giving us healing. 7,000 is a little bit low right there. Does Cooler kill? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna trust in Cooler to kill. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna put our faith in LR Final Form Cooler. I mean, he could do 3 health bars. Okay, well, it looks like we actually would have just died if I would have had Golden Freeze in slot 2. Anyway, okay, sure. I thought Cooler would have... well, I mean, he does get a lot of defense on Super. And we lost. That seal lost us the fight. There's no way. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Because Baby... Well, yeah, I guess I should mention this. Baby does... So this keeps him from getting his dodge, right? Because Baby gets the 150% defense and high chance to dodge when performing super attack. I think it might still activate. Oh, he double-digit tanked it. Wow. With just... I have to imagine that the buff's still procced. So Baby, again, gets 150% defense and a high chance to dodge if HP's 40% or less when performing a super attack. I'm pretty sure that did activate even though he was sealed. So Baby was not able to get the 50% defense from actually doing his super attack, but that defensive buff plus the dodge was actually activated right there. And now Big Daddy can go ahead and put this to bed for us. Bam! There we go. What a weird run, man. I mean, at least we got to see the Grid 8 Baby, but Tech Baby, I mean, of course, man, the core... And by the way, on that final turn, the core had sealed Cooler, too. So he supered Baby, then he sealed Baby, then he sealed Cooler. Like, oh my god, the core was annoying in that run. But we got it. LR, great. I mean, Super Baby 2, he's good. He's good. He's good. Because, I mean, again, if Cooler had supered on that turn where he couldn't because of the Great Up Transformation, we would have been cooked. So, let me know what you guys think of Baby, but he could definitely hold his own in these big fights and on these big teams.